Hey guys, this is my first video, so bear with me. It could be a little rough. So, I want to make a video on how I put my Taro gimbal on my Nighthawk 250, and it performs really well. When I first built the quad, it's got a CC3D, Sunny Sky, 2207s, 2100 kV. It's got UBAD, 20 amp Simon K's. They don't fit on the bottom of the quadcopter, so I've got them underneath right there, which isn't a big deal. I extended my landing gear a little bit, so when I'm landing on pavement, when I was landing on grass, I just did it with that, but I've done more pavement flying, and I got tired of landing on the ESCs, so I moved it. I'm running an immersion 600 milliwatt transmitter. I've got a Free Sky. I don't understand the Free Sky names and numbers and stuff, so a 4-channel Free Sky receiver, and I fly with a Tyrannus with Fat Shark camera, and I fly through Fat Shark goggles. Anyways, the only special modifications I've done to the quadcopter to fit the Taro gimbal is coming off my power distribution board. I put a female JST so I could power up my gimbal. Pretty simple. As for the gimbal, it's your standard Taro gimbal, but I flipped it upside down. There's some screws you undo here. You just flip the arm over to the other side, flips it upside down. Haven't played with the tuning, haven't done anything else. I ran some wooden dowels through the clips on the gimbal mount and zip tied them. This whole thing is just a proof of concept that I haven't changed yet. So, and then I've got a male JST coming off the bottom of the gimbal that I used to power it. So, now to show you how it goes on. Okay, I've got the gimbal set loosely in place. It just kind of sits on top. Nothing fancy as of yet, anyway. Someday, hopefully there'll be a little better setup. But then all I do is just take handy dandy zip tie, just one of the little ones, run it over the dowel, through one of the side pieces in the carbon fiber up top, just get it started. The gimbal is mounted. Nothing extravagant, nothing crazy. Two little zip ties have more than enough capacity to hold the gimbal on. And then just flip it over, plug the power into it, and there's the finished product. It does soak up light really well. My lighting's not that good, but it is on top of there. I do run 4-cell on this quadcopter. I have run it in 3-cell. I haven't run it in 3-cell with the gimbal, but I do run the gimbal straight off the 4-cell battery, so it seems to work just fine. I'll put the GoPro on it, and I'll put a battery on it and show you what it looks like when it's ready to fly. Okay, so I had to switch to my phone because my GoPro is now on the gimbal, so this could be tricky because the GoPro is a lot easier to set up than the phone is. So I got my Tyrannus turned on, and this is what the beast looks like in flight mode. One of the big drawbacks is this antenna right here. When you're flying back towards yourself, all this is blocking your video signal. So you don't want to go out too far, or if you do, you want to come back backwards. You know, you can always remote mount the antenna a little higher, but like I said, this is a proof of concept that hasn't been taken to the next step. So, I'm just going to set the camera down real quick, plug in the GoPro, or the gimbal, plug the whole thing in. How about just plug everything in, huh? So, plugged it in. There's the gimbal doing its thing. And now, so no matter how fast the quadcopter is going, do a reasonable extent. You go too far, the wire gets in the way and it starts glitching out. But you really don't have that high performance with this because it weighs a lot. I haven't scaled it, but I mean, a 4004 cell, a Taro gimbal, GoPro, on top of a quad that already weighs, what, 600 grams or more. Yeah. So, this is just a setup video. I will put together a flight video, but that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.